in lingerie. Otherwise they wouldn't have underwear. She had a threat to be fired the entire time. God called her to do that job. And God called for her to have a calling to do her own thing. Her whole life, to just be working without stopping. She wasn't meant to hang out with anyone. Girls are sex trafficked the entire time. Do that job, and God used her every second of the day with just working the entire time following God, meeting people by being the example of not being a prostitute, not drinking debaucherously, not worshiping in a cult. She had a savant calling her whole life. God called her agreeing with martyrs for human slaves. You can't compare them to any baby boomer who's gainfully employed because they're sick. After 10 years, it's like 20. And after 20 years, it's like 50 years. If you count the hours that they did. She had a savant calling her whole life. God called her to do that job, and God used her every second of the day with a major influence for Warner Brothers producers to not worship a false prophet agreeing with sins, agreeing with stepping on people. With the media, it's 8-hour days, it's 16-hour days, it's 8 agencies in 8 years to do the blogging outside of the club. She had the most desirable blogging with 3,000 plus photos with international media. We're getting her photos for her with a coffee table book for her family. She made celebrity sales with $80,000 a day times 2 for every day for the past 20 years. They have the highest security with the FBI doctors and lawyers outside of the brothel. They're putting every accomplice of the brothel in jail, who directly murdered the innocent lives of the millennials. Pray for the ones who don't have family support or can't afford it. Charles's family are Christians. They're all Christians. God is more powerful than any intellect. He can make anything out of anything. We all need God for miracles.